That down, guys. Let's move on to this, shall we? Captain America: Brave New World was not a very good movie. I was excited about it. I thought it was going to be good, and it didn't end up being a very good movie. One of the highlights of it, though, was Harrison Ford coming in to play Thunderbolt Ross. Of course, filling pretty big shoes. But he did it well, and I like him as that kind of a character. And, of course, we got him as Red Hulk. Now, once that movie ended, a lot of people speculated about whether or not we were going to see him come back, about because they kind of left it a little bit open-ended. There's a lot of different things they could do with him. But apparently, according to him, Ford ain't coming back to the MCU as Red Hulk or anything else. This headline comes to us from Total Film, wrote, Harrison Ford has a typically blunt answer when asked if Marvel boss Kevin Feige has persuaded him to return to the MCU. Nope. This is what the article says. It says Harrison Ford had a characteristically blunt response when asked if he's been persuaded to return to the MCU yet. Nope, Ford said in an interview with Variety after the publication asked if Marvel boss Kevin Feige had convinced him to come back for another project. Straight to the point. Ford played President Thaddeus Ross in Captain America: Brave New World, the newly elected president of the United States, who also transforms into Red Hulk. He took over the role from the late William Hurt, who played Ross from 2008 to 2021. And again, it was really interesting hearing Harrison Ford saying, I've got really big shoes to fill. And of course he did. But I thought he acquitted himself very well in the role. And whatever the problems were with Captain America: Brave New World, Harrison Ford himself was definitely not one of them.
No.
That said, should he come back to the MCU? Honestly, no. His story's done. I mean, his story's done. It ended up with, the movie's been out on streaming now for a while if you want to see it. The movie ends up with him in prison. He reconciles with his daughter. He's done. He's not getting out. He did commit some pretty serious crimes, although in today's world, the president committing crimes doesn't really disqualify him from anything, does it? But in a more logical world, he committed some pretty serious
616 world.
Yeah, in the 616 world, he's committed some pretty serious crimes, and he's not going to get out. He's reconciled with his daughter. His days is Red Hulk, and we have a Hulk. We have a Hulk. We don't, and not only do we have a Hulk, we have a She-Hulk.
And we got a barbecue.
And we got a bowl cut wearing Hulk Jr.
Yeah, we're set.
We got all the Hulks we need. We don't need more Hulks. So listen, whenever you add talent, it's a good thing. Would I be opposed to hearing that, Harrison Ford, one of the greats of the past several generations, was going to come back to the MCU? Well, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but am I totally okay with the idea of him being done? Yes, because the character is done. Thunderbolt Ross has been around in the MCU for a very long time, and his story now has run its course. Anyway, Rob, you heard about this. You surprised at all? What do you think?
No, like you said, his story's done. Maybe they could bring him back and kill him. Dr. Doom can kill him or something. No.
Yeah, kill him.
Kill him.
Kill the... Yeah, but I think it's okay that it was nice that he filled his shoes. It's nice that Thaddeus Ross got to be elected president. It's nice. I thought... And he was good in the movie. He was a highlight of the film. But, Harrison Ford, man, the man between shrinking and this, and let him retire. But it's great. I think it's fine that we got to see him, and let the man go. The man's done enough.
All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? Listen, we're used to hearing actors saying, oh, no, I'm not going to be in that next movie. And then sometimes it turns out they are in that next movie. But Harrison Ford doesn't seem to be the type to play that sort of game. And so when directly asked, are you going to be have you been convinced to come back to the MCU? You said, nope.
Yeah, he's been deposed as president. If you bring him back, what would you do with him?
Yeah, we literally met Thunderbolt Ross as a general, Secretary of State or Defense, whichever one he was, moved up to president. His story run is done. Anyway, whatever you guys think, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.